fnatic, they've got the CZ Brollan in the apartments. He almost took face against one player. Does find REDSTAR in the end. Get that kill for right back out of position, join his teammates on the short control.
Yeah, Bubble could just get a moto smoke down, just flash them out the apartment, just pop them in towards the side, but Brollan gets away with more.
And a third kill as well against Dreamer. Bomb being dropped, and now Han suddenly alone. He does get that one frag at least before he's 6 HP. The landed plenty more headshots. He will find JW on the second, but that's as far.
Trying to see what they can get out of this. Banana take coming in for the fnatic side. Jackinho a little bit wider on the long angle, bit of a swing out from REDSTAR. Instant one-on-one trade though.
Ooh, Han and Victor getting involved in the deagles maintain the man advantage. Dreamer finds JW as well out on the A bomb site, and some very clinical shots coming in. fnatic falling apart on the A play, and that's a very disappointing follow-up to the pistol round.
What a return out from Fiend. That early contact out from the brackets and initiates at least Han to get that one-on-one trade. And then we see Dreamer get a kill, Victor get a kill. Really nice stuff coming through from the Bulgarians. And at least when it comes to players like KRIMZ and JW, they've probably had a lot of experience over the years playing the Bulgarian core of at least your Dreamer, Victor, and Bubble, because those guys have played in so many tournaments. You've got to remember, back in the day, like Fiend, or at least the core of
Pro Leagues, for example, that's the one thing that comes to mind, and the main achievement that they qualified for.
Just absolutely rolled everyone that they've played so far.
Yeah, they're running this tournament from something to behold. We mentioned that during the pre-game. And Brollan's going to try and bring that momentum to a halt. He gets the opening kill on Han. Flash in to allow Golden some breathing room. He gets native back to 62 points of HP. Dreamer deals with Brollan, and Bubble finds Golden all the same. The 4 versus 3 ensues. The bomb can go down. They do find one pick through the smoke though, so the retake is still on here for the CT side.
They need to get another pit back quickly, and going back to a 3 versus 3, this could certainly be on for the retake for fnatic. Try and get those nades in, at least get the smoke down towards Banana.
JW finds Bubble on his 2K now. AUG of Victor watching, and the deagle goes ham for JW. Jackinho will close out that last frag, but JW becomes the hero of the round there for fnatic, instantly reinstating the lead at 2-1 on the board.
Yeah, now we go back and forward a little bit. A lot of damage being done to the city side.
Apartment's taken, he's right to assume that.
There's not a lot of utility here, though, for the Fiend side. No one went down to a Mach 10 of any of the rifle players. Jackinho does hit that first shot, just fall back instantly to Arch.
Oh, overcooks the flick onto Victor. REDSTAR will follow suit on JW on the site. Oh, left to KRIMZ, he's been seen. The deagle doesn't land a shot. KRIMZ going to try and hold off against him, but is overwhelmed with the double peek. The bomb plant's good to a 3 versus 2. fnatic being overwhelmed by the aggression of Fiend. 2-all again. Now, well, we just continue going back and forth here, Thweg. Golden capitalize on the kill. Looking to that gap in the smoke. JW's gone for the backstab, though. He loses the fight against Han. Golden finally finds Bubble through that smoke. Drop stab. Bomb! Oh, Victor's got the kill on REDSTAR. He's just aided fnatic there. It's a 4 versus 2 discombobulation there from the Fiend camp. And that's going to cost them the round, I think.
Oh, it might do. And they've got to try and get the bomb back. At least they've got a couple of AKs to work with. But Dreamer and Han, they're both tagged up.
Dreamer on 40, Han on 63. They have found Golden regardless. Jackinho there with the trade. AK could line up 2 picks. Go back for the bomb. Expecting KRIMZ to come back from Banana. Is he going to challenge him directly here? He looks like he is, and that's going to cost him. Should have gone for the down against JW. Tags up against him in minimal amounts. He hears Dreamer being close to the AK, sees the shoulder, gets the frag off on him. The flash coming in ahead too late as the peek out of the T side forces the issue. Now KRIMZ has got several players to find on the short control. REDSTAR trades him as Bubble ends up falling. Brollan's been seen at the edge of the smoke, contested by the AKs. Victor can get his trade and grab that rifle to a 3v2 retake.
Oh, just so scrappy again with the track. Going to be coming to a lot of trading rather than sort of the slow and methodical playstyle.
deagle in, incendiary out, AWP trying to focus against him. KRIMZ is going to catch off Dreamer. The opening pick found. Jackinho and KRIMZ with the Molotov and the M4 continue to find all the picks as Fiend just capitulate here on the site. Here, bursts through, catches one frag on Victor. Got to get a lot more if he wants to clutch this round. A full-blown ace in a 1v5.
Yeah, they're all swinging out for the short position. Might be able to get away with 1 or 2 more picks, but it can't be much more than that. Try and take the duel out towards the long position, and you're right, Jay.
Initial defensive here for the fnatic side. Flash is coming in immediately, the smoke's coming down. KRIMZ on the other side gets Ferrari peeked by Victor. Headshot inbound for the AK. One player in apps, one player outside, and there's no control towards long. The 2 CTs that were on B are starting to go for those rotations. Incendiary's up here, REDSTAR trying to creep forward to the smoke as Jackinho does catch him outside of the site. JW with a pick on Han now for the secondary kill. 4 versus 2, making it 1. Bomb gets dropped. And Fiend looking a little bit staggered and not as confident on these site hits as they were looking in the early game.
Much money in the reserve. A little bit of an early rush up towards the top. Banana leg shot coming through for Jackinho, but the pressure's still here.
Close tag against Bubble. That nade does catch Victor. Way too close, way too tagged. fnatic, knowing they did that damage, knowing that they can get that kill, and that's exactly what they do. Force them back to passive again on the Fiend default. But Han does catch JW. We're back to evens.
Nicely done. Be able to just provide a little bit of safety and just get some breathing room now. Bring it back to a 4 versus 4. There's only 1 defender out on A. There's 3 on B right now.
They're going to go for the XE here. Smokes down Moto. Slow rotations inbound from KRIMZ, and REDSTAR finds Brollan. And it looks like fnatic might want to go for the retake this time. They're still down by a man. Maybe KRIMZ can catch off 1 player before this rest of the CT backup gets here. Still be difficult for fnatic though.
Oh, gotta go with this. Like, there's so much.
Time is running slightly shorter here. The AK is going to get forced out of the open. Flashbang does catch them blind. REDSTAR gets golden regardless. Jackinho with his responsive kill. KRIMZ watching out for Dreamer. Han lands on Jackinho and makes it a triple against KRIMZ. Perfect today. No, do they have any HEs they can put down? Yes, they'll do that damage. Han can't quite get the kill. He's going to burn. Golden opens up with the 2 frags to start things off against Han, and REDSTAR continues spraying to try and catch Victor. Taking some return damage to the AK, but they've gained the 5v3.
And whether this is a fnatic in the prime or in their weak stance, what I'm noticing between them and Big that we saw in the last series, Jay, is just utility. How excellent it is from these tier 1 teams.
Good shot on Jackinho. Dreamer again giving up a dry face. And Fiend are walking into the B site. 2 players to find. They've got a smoke to put down on the cross. Got one that can put up to coffins as well. But again, Bubble and Victor don't seem like they want to go for it here. They just want to just dry face in. Hope they can catch a T-side player. This time there is no CT member back over at the CT spawn to allow the smoke to be less impactful. Victor's got to clutch it. He only gets so far with it. Brollan trades it over past the smoke. Try and look a re-smoke down for fnatic though. Brollan's going to try to get up close and personal. Perfect flash. Jackinho still peeks in to back him up, and he's just hitting every single shot. ropz involved. Han can get a trade back on KRIMZ. Thinking JW's in the apartments, but he can't quite find the angle.
They need another pick, and even for Brollan out towards this long coming corner, you wonder whether the T-side expected at all. REDSTAR just waiting for a jiggle peek, just any kind of position, and he strikes.
Big way back, 3v.
Yeah, the nades could come through for Dreamer too, but you're right about JW. Han is just looking towards that library position. They peek into it. JW now out from the balcony trying to see what he can do. Finish up with a couple of kills, and that's all there to Han and JW. What a hold all by him. Down towards long. Victor's going to push forward of it though.
XP in, plenty of players around, and Golden flicks to the head, finds that first one. Dreamer with 2 kills, does get traded. Han looks for his own headshots and lands them all. Flicks back 90 degrees towards JW out of the apartments. 1v3 for him, and Han gains his triple.
Outside of that, like, this is going to be a big opportunity, and probably a game where he looks at and thinks, geez, we're playing fnatic. Like, this is a lot of pressure.
Bit of aggression coming in from Bubble to try to relieve that pressure. fnatic, however, with an eco pistol basis, will find the opening kill, and REDSTAR tries to fall back. I think he might have seen Golden. Golden definitely saw him, and now he's going to get pressured. The SMG burst through. They're going to catch the kill. fnatic. Nades back here for Han, might catch the likes of Golden. Indeed, he does send that rifle flying his way, back with an upgrade to a 4v3, but still a man advantage for fnatic. Victor's got to maintain control, and Jackinho reads him, tagged up to 4. JW stuck in the back lines from the apartments lurk. It's a 2v2 scenario. fnatic might get the bomb down. Dreamer has no idea that JW's there, does find his spray. Brollan with the face, gets the dink off, but Dreamer holds the kill. One fountain player could be a bit of a problem. The wrap will come through. REDSTAR will get this frag involved. Just about winning that fight with the FAMAS against the AK, a 4-on-4. And now flashes out towards Banana, give up the ghost on what's really happening. Bubble's got it all to do with FAMAS once again. The flashbangs don't connect. 2 smokes go down. Wildly firing away. KRIMZ will get the kill. REDSTAR with a trade. Does drop the bomb temporarily, but it will get picked up and planted.
Now, there's only 1 kit in play for this city side, and a flash to work with. Han trying to see if he can span through the smoke. No more damage coming in though.
Yeah, HP advantage for fnatic on this one. Doesn't stop REDSTAR from finding the headshot. A triple for him now. Brollan out in the open, looking for Han, gets the trades again. REDSTAR, however, leaning forward next to get the quadra. Victor looks for the headshot back at the Shire. Headshot connects for Brollan, makes his own 3k work. And makes... advantage they need to take here in this series, because Mirage and Overpass are going to be very difficult to win out against a team like Fiend. Han still going to make it difficult here in this round alongside REDSTAR, who follows suit with a trade. 2 for 1, Bubble catches Golden past the smoke and all. So a 2-man advantage rests to the CT favor.
Oh, but why is Bubble getting so aggressive towards Banana? They've got themselves a 4 versus 2, and they've just given away a slight advantage, and now JW, he's doing his own thing.
AK moving up, Victor caught him. That's all left to KRIMZ, 10 HP. Dinked down by Bubble on that aggressive face, and surely should not be in with much in this round. The CTs have the bomb control. Very scrappy stuff from Fiend, and I guess you could say the same thing for fnatic to a certain extent. Ooh, okay, no, Dreamer's got the angle on lock. I thought for a second that all 3 players were going to look down mid at Golden. It's going to be there before Han gets to it. More utility inbound to see T-side players to find, and, well, Han just gets dealt with immediately by KRIMZ. Order Victor as Dreamer falls. 1 kill found, 2nd kill not so much. JW with another double. J double kill, how about that? REDSTAR, 1v4's got to hold back and save the AK. I mean, I realise that it's still going to leave towards the map point. For
an endpoint into the mix, Copenhagen Flames, but really, when you sort of get the caliber of a fnatic, they haven't really played anyone to this kind of a level, and it just sort of shows that maybe they are a lot more comfortable against some of the lower end teams, but when we face up against tier 1 competition, it's not going to be
quickly.
Ooh. Still a 1-on-1. Decent trade coming out for the T side. KRIMZ. Oh!
GG, boys. GG, boys. It's over.
Oh, my goodness.
That is disgusting. That is absolutely disgusting from KRIMZ. Fiend all baited into the B side, because when you've seen as much as you have, when you've been shut down by single bullets, what else can you expect? Golden with his kill. Victor facing KRIMZ, can't get the triple, but they know where he is. He actually gets 2 trades, so... But the bomb plant will just be secured back to the back shutter. There's 2 kits for the retake. They don't have to worry about time here. The AWP of Jackinho. Did he hear Victor? See the utility coming in, sprays through, out of the cubby corner, reveal his angle. Jackinho tagged up to 20 HP. Han now got a chance, but it's got to clutch it 1v2. Got to find JW first and foremost. Rounds that corner, sees the AWPer, but JW finds his spray. Headshot on all, 16-8 for fnatic. And well, I might have misjudged Fiend's chance of getting the 2-0 this one to 8. A map that has still been so dominant for the Bulgarian camp, and let's see whether they can do some damage here with the pistol. Already spotting out Jackinho. 2-3 kills return for the USPs immediately for fnatic. A 3-on-2 scenarios. The bomb is dropped in the open.
REDSTAR's been able to sneak his way in from window, but what a hold that was out from KRIMZ towards that sandwich position, being able to fight a couple. And now for fnatic, they just go more passive. They don't keep fighting. They know that the bomb's been dropped. REDSTAR at least brings it back to a 2v2.
Even man standing, Golden's been tagged up as well. JW on rotation to support. He gets gooshed and found at a kill. All on Golden with a smoke and defuse here. Tapped on the bomb once. Dreamer's going to see him swinging out. Gooshed him down to 16. Eventually capitalize on the kill. Get the 3KF with where he places himself. Jackinho's now going to focus on the ramp control, which is where the T-side are coming in from. No flashes. Could be a collateral. He only catches 1 though. Victor falling first and foremost. And KRIMZ in sandwich. Is he going to get checked? Yes, he will. Now Jackinho's forced to fall back as the bomb site can be conceded to the T-side.
They've got jungle control too, so if anyone goes through murder, they should be dealt with pretty easily. And for Bubble, just not overextending the angle, not allowing JW to get it back into a 3-on-3.
The AUG or the AWP can't find their trades either. They know that that AWP was out there at CT spawn, so they start falling back. Bubble does get caught by JW. Bit over the
earlier, then we could have seen a retake on the cards, but because that peak came in so late, fnatic
into the rest of the map. Well, so far damage done to REDSTAR. The AWP's on harm this time. He's looking in towards the apartments. Jackinho's AWP set towards short. Finds Bubble. Han gets caught off by JW. So fnatic actually finally opening a couple of picks.
Yeah, Han just trying to work in and around the aggressive B apartment smoker. REDSTAR's trying to get in for market.
He snuck by them. Oh, this could get real fun. They're going to face the Jackinho, though. They should have waited for this AWP to get flanked, because they're just going to face him, and REDSTAR's backstab is good for nothing now. Jackinho caught AWP JW in the apartments. They should have waited. REDSTAR, though. He's got to... Can he catch off the M4? 15 seconds. Oh, taps attempted, but none connecting to the head. Just that player up in the apartments on over Balk. Golden spoke to the left-hand side, peeks out to the right. Jackinho with his AWP frag is found again on the sites here. All sorts of CT players ready and waiting. REDSTAR's going to drop out, try to look towards jail. Golden's repositioned, caught Dreamer instead, lines up a few more frags. 2 kills to his name, and now the AK can strike with the spray. Brollan with 2 of his own, and 3 to the border fnatic.
The AWP goes back more passively.
There's JW with his pick into the apartments. Out of the market into the apps window. Was a lurk player though. The main T-side forces aggressing into the A site. Will catch the kill on Brollan. Not ready for KRIMZ. Back over towards the ramp control. Will do isolate him. Take him down in the end. Jackinho forced 11 HP on the AWP. Han gets that frag involved. Fiend with pistols do better than rifles apparently. Bomb plant secured. JW left alone. Does find at least 1 frag here. Smoke back on the bomb. So you see the second or the third. Will you try and go for the defuse? He's sticking it. No, Bubble finds the kill. Easily closes the round. The AEG hasn't seen anything towards the Palace position though for the CT side. They might think there might be a mid play, but as they aggress forward, KRIMZ gets Dreamer and Jackinho finds Han. 5 on 3. Picked up the AWP, wins the battle for Bubble at the very least. Cleans up Jackinho's part of things, but AUG now sees where that bomb's been dropped now. Good frag, easy as. REDSTAR finds KRIMZ. Victor's got to try find entry. Here, they're going to concede. I think they were looking for what I believe was going to be a retreat and a safe call. 10 seconds, the bomb's going to go down. Golden's going to try swing and deny it. He takes out the wrong player. The bomb just goes down, but there's no time for Victor to get back out of dodge and defend.
We could just see how uncomfortable Fiend look right now, and it's something that I thought about. Just the pressure of...
Doesn't get anything out for it. Nailed out of position on 4 HP. Jackinho sees that mid-control. Does get dealt with by REDSTAR, though.
Oh, what is going on today? Now we've got a 5 on 3. The deagles are doing work. Brollan is so aggressive up towards CT. They could just all swing together and overwhelm this A site now.
Dreamer is at least traded back. Victor now going to make his way forward. 1 player in the sniper's nest could be a bit of a thorn in their side. Nice nade on doing damage, but Victor and REDSTAR overwhelm Brollan. And once again, the pistols are going to step up to the table here. They've heard Golden into the mid-control. Will drop down, but the Glock will try fight against him. Doesn't quite get that frag together. Deagle instead of Victor ready for the shoulder shot. And the second and the third connection. Leaving it all to JW to clutch this one. Deagle on site. Bubble finds the kill. The economy stay could lead him into a very awkward stance going into round 15 if fnatic are able to take this round. And Jackinho starts things off with a stellar shot against Bubble. I don't know how he does it, man. He looks like one of the most confident players on fnatic right now.
He really does. And what a change this has been in the last sort of month or so that we've seen for Jackinho. Another great duel coming out for Brollan. JW swinging out wide, got the bomb dropped, does put a smoke down a little bit too late, and now it rests on Golden.
Oh, just domed by Dreamer through the smoke. 3 versus 2. Brollan finds Victor to return to 1. Dreamer grabbing that bomb, and he's getting the bomb plant here. He'll be allowed that much. It's a case of the retake and how much he can hold off in that respect. And the Molotov even denies him that much here. More time for fnatic to close in the pincers. AWP fights, Jackinho wins it, and fnatic get to 6.
Yeah, beautiful retake in for fnatic. And I know that we've only seen a map and really just a half here on Mirage, but this is a fnatic I can get around, Jay. Like, they look really confident. Jackinho looks great on the AWP. It is going to be a split into A.
And on from KRIMZ could do some damage, and indeed it does. Victor, Bubble, REDSTAR, Rubble in particular falling to the hands of KRIMZ. Dreamer will trade him, JW falls all the same. Jackinho and Brollan in a 4 versus 2 situation. Gotta go for this retake because it is the last of the half. Smokes at the ready, nades back to return some of the damage that was done initially by the HE of the CT side. And Brollan falls with Jackinho wondering how he's going to clutch this one. As great as he's been, this will be a clutch and a half for him. One that he probably can't win. He does find REDSTAR at least to start, but the flank inbound. Jackinho being closed in from both sides and also running out of time.
Deep smoke out towards CT, but yeah, hard in the backstab. Easy kill coming in. Not on the board for Fiend, that's more like it. Straight
in for the Palace dive for the fnatic pistol. Set up Victor in with a kill to open things up. He's got 2 teammates surrounding the crossfire, and they get a 2-for-1 trade. Fiend are forced back, but all the headshots continue to pour in for Bubble and Victor. And KRIMZ stands alone in the 1 versus 3, being faced in upon by Dreamer, jump facing with the headshot on. So
yeah,
very, very interesting indeed for the CT side. Han caught off for the USP. Does get 1 good frag at least. M4 of Victor. Picks up himself a triple. Nice and efficient.
frag. JW is so desperate for a Zeus kill, but nobody's really facing him. They're so passive that eventually the USP at long range is going to be out of fun.
Look at how far Bubble's extended. Look at the apartment's backstab. Going to start sneaking in. Grab the bomb carrier of KRIMZ. That's huge. Alongside REDSTAR's double up in the apartments. Saw
man advantage. He wants so much more out of it. They slow the clock down. fnatic are just saving, and for the city side, they're running. They would have hunted these last players.
Get them down after time, preferably. I don't think they'll get towards Golden. They found Brollan at least, dropping his gun. I imagine the fnatic will still go for the buyback around this AK. Round also there, which they didn't get the opening kill on. This will be the opening kill for Dreamer, though. Make that 11. Can they make it 11 for 11? Well, Dreamer and Bubble definitely will look for those frags to make it happen. Han with the AWP picks up 2, and that's GG. fnatic will have to go to map 3. Fiend have just fragged and found every possible moment. And we're a 16-6 on their map pick and Mirage. There was no doubt they'd take it. That's exactly what they've done. Overpass is coming up to decide who goes to this. Definitely, Dwayne, you had them pinned to take it in 3 over on the Fiend camp, but with how difficult this series has been for them, you can imagine there's still a little bit of light for fnatic to take it into, but we've seen the end of the result of how this has really played out for them. And for Fiend, like just looking at the fact that they one member of the CT side counter flashing will try to stop them. REDSTAR turning away from the flashes coming into the T side line. KRIMZ with one frag, Golden with another. Han gets the trade back in. Can he land another headshot? No, he cannot. Jackinho with the peek in, with the pick. Dreamer and Victor up for the 2 versus 4 clutch. Here on the retake, the kit is nowhere near them, I don't think. Bubble was dropping earlier, also mid-control. Victor tapped up by Brollan, gets that body shot kill in. Dreamer with 1 frag to return. Needs that second, will not get that third. As they peek together, Jackinho and Brollan combined. They might expect it to be. Han and Dreamer will be the ones to keep your eyes on. Bubble will peek up towards the short pipe, get the kill on KRIMZ. REDSTAR leans in with his deagle, tapping forward towards TopCon, so CT's just cross-firing, hoping to catch off the T-side presence. Bubble does get caught off by Jackinho in the end, but Dreamer responds to Golden for a 2-for-1 on the trade. Of it. Molotovs coming in as a result here. 1 player out towards the T ramp, drops that bomb. JW finds Victor, but Dreamer finds the 3rd kill in the round. Galil picked up Matt 10 of JW, trying to wrap the corner, trying to catch him off at Monster. Grab that bomb and get it planted, but look at how quickly REDSTAR gets to the site itself. Matt 10 spray goes all over the place. Glock burst comes up, gets that 1 kill, but no more than that. And Fiend secure the 4th. Start off the round, it won't equate to a kill just yet. It might do later, the flashbang in instead. Han and Bubble combining to find Jackinho through the wallbang headshot. Han gets another kill on JW, capitalizes on the kills to return despite him being early tagged. fnatic crumbling to pieces. KRIMZ reveals the position of the AK as Brollan leans up towards long control. Is REDSTAR being covered off here? Flashbang in to allow the peek. The FAMAS is still not going to go for it. Han gets his triple in the end. Quadra up for the headshot. He's finding every single one.
Oh, okay.
Hans are on the rotation, so we can put his smoke up there eventually. KRIMZ going to try to take face of Jackinho and Brollan. Get those picks back 2-for-1, making it 3-for-1 actually on the trades. Flashbang in, Han could find 2 kills, only gets 1. The nade against KRIMZ could be enough to find the kill, or he uses that gap in a smoke. Bomb plant for Golden. Now in front of the truck. Dreamer's got 2 players to find, not seeing where Brollan is. Out in the gap. Brollan will catch the kill for it. 2 kills to his name of fnatic.
Playing Han is still pressing. He still wants to try and make another impact frag.
Kill on the second man is going to get found. Peek into the bathrooms as well. REDSTAR's there to cover him off. Back into the water. Bathrooms, Han lands his triple. And Jackinho left wondering how he fights out of this. A 1 versus 5 and Han takes no prisoners.
Water, but not pushing it entirely and taking the area of the map.
Oh, JW, a fraction of a second too late to react to Bubble's position. KRIMZ will find the trade, and Dreamer lines them right back up to the man advantage. 2-man advantage for Fiend and Jackinho and Golden. Well, it's just immediately, as soon as they get some sort of way back into the round, Fiend just take it right back out of their hands. Maybe there's a chance for Jackinho to do some damage against the AWP. Nades against him though, tagged to 56 and smoked off position. He does catch on in the end and make a double up. This round is not over for fnatic.
Not at all. They're really fighting these disadvantages back. And for Jackinho, depending on how Bubble plays this, might be able to get another pick.
Bubble overextend. There's no... Well, the flash is on REDSTAR. In theory, he could get his teammate into position, but now they're going to flash out towards the monster control with the Molotovs inbound. Orpa checking. Tap picked up shot from REDSTAR, connects to Jackinho, and it's all on Golden. Nade in hand, bomb on back. Nading that bubble, actually. Doesn't quite find the kill. The spray is way too far wide, though.
Very, very different looking Fiend side.
Oh, KRIMZ strikes on Hana star, but Victor immediately in with a response, and you can just see how this Fiend camp is going to apply that improvement to this matchup. Yes, they lost the opening frag, but so quickly returned it. Shots on the AWP. Jackinho loses his life to REDSTAR as well. Awkward timing on the unscope. And a man advantage is gained by the CT side again.
And with Bubble being aggressive towards short water, they could just rotate more players back up to A, try and even get them in aggressive positions. REDSTAR still wants a pick.
Watching out of the divider. CT starting to move forward. They've seen JW, but REDSTAR misses the shot uncharacteristically. Victor can't get the trade. JW just falls into the hands of Dreamer. Brollan finds his trade, but Dreamer responds all the same, and Golden is all that remains. Flashing his way back out. The bomb is in CT control, though, so he's got to fight hard in the next 45 seconds to get that control back. He's probably got to win both of the fights now. AK on Dreamer. Bubble, I think, is looking for a rifle. His USP is involved here. Is there one that was dropped upstairs somewhere? Well, it won't not matter against him. Orb shot from Golden connects to Dreamer, and Bubble drop there in divider or an M4. Flashes inbound. Golden can plant safe the bag. Grid gets caught off on the timing though, and Bubble somehow wins that.
And Jackinho's got to find some space. They're actually rotating a third player back to A.
Oh, Jackinho wins the fight against REDSTAR, and now the rotation might get brought in. Good thing that third player's out there. Bubble and Dreamer still getting the trades together. 3 versus 2 Golden core. Oh, Victor's too low HP. Still gets Golden to 9 though. The bomb can cross to the site. It can get planted from here. I say that, and there are incendiaries coming through from the CT side. They're going to try and deny it if at all possible.
Hard just working. Oh, that actually denies the bomb. The time's so low. Golden's got to get back into the site and get the bomb down.
8 seconds seen by Han, taps through the AK, and Bubble swings with his AK of his own. Spring doing massive damage. They got eliminated in the GSL. Straight in, out towards the monster control for the T-side forces. Dreamer and Victor have the crossfire, but KRIMZ and Brollan can somehow force the issue out. Leave it on the AWPers, of which REDSTAR gets found. And Han is left to do all the damage. Can he find the 1v2? He has not got a kit. He's smoked off towards heaven. Can he look onto Brollan? Can he catch him at ramp? He's probably going to have to be the first port of call here. Jackinho's watching the short control. Han looking for his way in. All a case of timing. All a case of movements. All a case of positioning. And Brollan finds the pick. At long last, fnatic round perhaps to close out their T side. And KRIMZ already gets the opening frag on REDSTAR.
Yeah, they get the dink off, but they don't connect it into a kill. Bubble's now starting to push quite far forward. Oh, could he actually get in behind them? Oh, there's a chance here. Oh, Dream actually wins a fight to JW and Colin.
That's pretty big for the A side. EXE. Victor, Dreamer, and Han to hold off. KRIMZ turning, catching Han as he tries to play anti-flash at the worst possible moment. The kill comes back to the 10 HP player. Golden catches Dreamer in the corner. Victor gets overwhelmed. And as good as Bubble's backstab could have been, it will not equate to anything here in this map up. Maybe he could find a bit of a couple of exit frags, but probably not a retake for him. Does face in, does catch KRIMZ at the secondary kill. No smoke on him though. Kit out, bomb plant in the open. 2 T-side players to find. AWP in particular is watching the angle on right. Gets the kill on Jackinho. And that will be 10-5. Try to be first responder, but he's got the kit in. He can't afford to go down that early. He's smoked off though. At least he can wait for his teammates.
Such a difficult retake coming in for fnatic. At least they've got a flash to try and get players in, but Bubble's hearing all the footsteps.
Sees the shadow. Dreamer catches KRIMZ as well towards mid. Great crossfire held by these two. And now it rests on 2 for fnatic. Jackinho entering in with the USP. Golden trying to try provide some support here. They do get 1 headshot in against REDSTAR, but time has ticked too far. Oh, another good kill for Golden this stage, but Victor comes back and returns it, and Golden just can't hit his headshots. Does find Victor in the end. Tap the bomb. Try force another player out, but he's dead out of time. And so long as Fiend just continues shoulder baiting him, he won't be able to get this round. He'll fall back, hold on to the kit at least, but definitely not hold on to the round against Fiend. They have 11. Basically a bonus setup, so if they lose one, they can just rebuy back the AKs at AWP into round 20. Bubble will get caught first and foremost by JW. That's a start that fnatic pretty much needed.
A great opening pick coming in for JW, and now for Fiend, they're just going to leave one lurk around the A site. Bit of an aggressive play going out from long, and now just a lean back in a B.
Brollan catches REDSTAR up towards top and mid, so that's another good frag. Victor gets JW in the middle of the smoke, so now KRIMZ all alone on site, playing around the pillar. Domes Victor gets the 4 versus 2 scenario. Krieg on Han still going to be a little bit limited. Dreamer's going to have to be the man to do the heavy lifting. Does see Golden, does catch KRIMZ as well. Han actually combines to support, is still one of the kills away, but a 2v2 scenario has been gained, and that's the main thing here for Fiend.
Oh, this backstab out for Monster could be everything. Is anyone keeping an eye out for it?
Han's watching the short presence. His back turn, no one's looking at Monster. Now Han is. Krieg, AUG I should say, looks on, gets the kill. Dreamer back at water. Back's going to be turned towards one of the CTs, and unfortunately it's the wrong one. Jackinho peeks in and gets fnatic started here on CT. Fiend got a bomb plant. They still had Galils though, and they will have a definitive buy going into round 20.
That's expensive, is what it is.
What that did on the CT force, maybe it is a CT-sided thing. Straight in, Victor takes JW. Golden tries to trade, and he doesn't get anything out for it. Snapping over, Victor's making a lot of noise, so Jackinho's going to know that they're here on the A site. And Victor just peeks him, pokes his eye out with the AK. 3 kills for him. The Vector Factor is back, and fnatic haven't factored it in at all. Bubble might get traded at least for KRIMZ, but this is a round that's going to be considered by fnatic regardless, so it doesn't matter what exit frag damage they can do. 14-6. And they're going to go hunting here on the T side because they realize they can still win these fights. And if they take all guns away from fnatic, they'll have nothing to work with. And probably a match point, a quarter-final point will be secured by Fiend.
What a round for Victor. Honestly, just entry after entry, vital kill after vital kill, and the HUD's coming in. There should be no way that Brollan holds on to this. He's got to take duels onto all 3 players.
Oh.
Doesn't even happen. REDSTAR gets both kills on the...
How do they do this?
They've got to be able to just get some insane picks, but there it is from Victor. Just straight wide swing come out. They trade out at least Jackinho onto the site, and now it just comes down to the rotating players, Jay.
One backstab set up towards top mid. Look at how aggressive REDSTAR wants to get though. Finding KRIMZ. JW tapping forward does get REDSTAR released and Bubble. 2 versus 2. Making it 1 though. And now it's all left to JW. No diffuse kit. 1 flash on utility. AK recovered. He'll check back. He'll check front. Tap that bomb. Look left. Look right. Look long. Look everywhere. But not see any attack from Fiend. If he stuck the 10 seconds, maybe he gets it. He gets harm though. That's not going to be enough. He can't see Dreamer. He can't defuse it. He's dead. It's 16-6 Fiend. 2-1 against fnatic. They're in the semi-finals above the legendary team that they...